Hello again. I'm here to do a video about black sand. I just roasted that black sand last night. It's all screened out and ready to go. I've got a cameraman here today, so I'm going to be panning this out successfully. So scoop up some of my nice fresh screened out black sand. That's probably not a big enough handful. I'm trying to do something to show you what's going on with it. That's probably good. See all that white stuff floats to the top. It's all kind of red now. It's not as black. It's kind of red. So you got to get that red stuff out of there. And you shake it around a little bit. Agitate it, get it to float to the top, and it's all red again. Float that red stuff out of there. But I gotta shake the good stuff to the bottom and get some of that red stuff out of there. So I'm gonna speed up the process a little bit here. Trying to show you that there is gold in this ultrafine black sand. Once you make it ultrafine, take it out of that big chunky stuff that I showed you in my last video. And at this point, it's getting pretty hard to agitate it enough to get the red stuff to come to the top and float out. So what I'm going to have to do is flip the pan around and go for no riffles. This is the only way that you can do it, using this method, to make the gold drop to the bottom. As much of it as you can, anyway. Float some of that trash out of there. You're going to lose some gold in this process, but you're going to retain a lot more than in those ripples. That's probably about low enough. This is the point when I need a cameraman. Is I have to hold it with both hands and very gently swirl it. I have to find the proper sunlight. There's a tiny little speck of gold right there at the tip of my finger. And then there's an even smaller one right there at the tip of my finger, just at the edge of that shadow. So we're going to pan it down a little bit more. Give it a little shake. Shake some of the lighter material out of there. And you can see more gold right there at the tip of my finger. Tiny, tiny, tiny little piece of gold. And over here, there's another couple of tiny little pieces of gold. All along this line, there's like 4 or 5 tiny little pieces of gold. And there's another one there, right at the tip of my finger. Another one right there at the tip of my finger. A whole pile of them right there at the tip of my finger. And you get your sniffer bottle and fill it up with some water. And then you go over here and you spray some water into it. Then you can kind of stir that black sand off of it, and you can see even more gold in a line. Once you get that initial thing going off, there's a whole big cluster of pieces right there. The water just sort of pushed around so it's all dispersed, but all those little pieces of stuff down in there are all tiny little bits of gold. And that concludes my black sand video. He almost dropped the camera, and that's okay, because guess what? This camera is waterproof. I don't use it much anymore because it's falling apart, but I'm glad I was able to finally bring you this black sand video. Thanks for watching.